Chestnut.
Welcome, everybody in virtual land. We are back here for. Am I not in the screen? Whoa! Wow, you're down there, buddy. This is my new friend, my cousin Vinny. All right, we gotta get the show on the road. We are live to the internet. So welcome back to Physical Nights, which is a mix of digital and physical. We are here at the Leaping Lizards in Hilliard, Ohio. Come down, enjoy a drink with us, and enjoy the atmosphere. Tip your bartenders and all that fun jazz. Just a reminder that this extra, tip them extra. But as you may or may not know, I sell sports cards on the side, but I'm also a collector. So if anybody's interested in some sports cards, I do have some for sale. I'll give you some more details about that throughout the night. But anyway, so my podcast is usually, it's about telling, my life and, some of the good and bad breaks that, come through my way. And do I have a story for you today? So today I woke up to an answer to a Facebook direct message to somebody that I have always looked up to as a hero. And it was on a whim. And I was like, hey, big fan of yours. My mom went to school when you were a player at Ohio State. I've always respected you. If you do autographs like through the mail, let me know. I'll send you some money, whatever. A week or so goes by, whatever. This morning, I wake up to a message from the Cornelius Greene. Is anybody familiar with Cornelius Greene? He was the starting quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes during Archie Griffin's run. And he was a stud himself, but he was always overshadowed a little bit by Archie. So, he replied, he was like, yes. And it was all caps. I assume that it was an older gentleman because it was all caps in the message. So I assume that it is the Cornelius Greene. And if you're watching this, I appreciate you. So anyway, so he said, send me some cards. I'll autograph them, send them back. So I made it a point to run down to the card shop. And I was like, all right, I'm looking for Cornelius Greene. Cornelius Greene. I don't know if you're familiar, but he went to school when there wasn't really college cards. I don't think he went pro. If he did, he didn't have a very long career. But anyway, he settled in Washington. So, but anyway, so I couldn't find any other Cornelius Greene cards. Like, I have the one, but I want one for my mom too. So I'm on the search. If anybody, sees any Cornelius Greene cards, let me know. Wow, that's too much information. All right. So another good thing that happened this week that, I kind of teased last week that my wife and I found out in December that we're going to have a baby. And I've been keeping the biggest secret in the world because I already have a 7-year-old who doesn't shut up. So I knew as soon as she found out, the world would find out. So we ended up telling her a week ago. She got the big sis hat. So all excited, which is awesome because if we were afraid, she's the only child, spoiled brat, which I love her. If you're listening, I love you. But anyway, so took the news good. So we went and, had an ultrasound with her so that she could find out, the gender of the baby. So my daughter found out what it is and kept a secret as well as she could. She spoiled it. My wife spoiled it to some other family members. But I actually had my sisters in the same room for the first time in probably like 2 years, which it's kind of nice. But anyway, they didn't know. And my daughter kicked a soccer ball at the party. Boom. It was blue. I'm going to have a baby boy. Thank you. When we found out that my daughter, 8 years ago, that she was going to be a daughter, like I had some gender guilt. I'm not gonna lie. I shed a tear that day because I wanted a boy, but also, like 8 years ago, the world was a fucked up place. I wasn't sure that I wanted to bring a daughter into that kind of world. And we're still there, and maybe even worse. I don't know. But, as soon as I found out it was a boy, I started crying again, but for completely different reasons. This time, I was crying because my retirement plan was just to sit down. Now I got to do this shit for another 18 years. What the fuck did I do? All right, now we're going to get to some cards real quick. Thank you. All right, so today I am going to open some WNBA cards that I was talking about last week that I couldn't find last week, but I found this week. So I'm going to open those, and then I'm going to open some packs of some old cards just for fun. So has anybody else had anything good happen to them this week? I mean, you can't top having a baby boy or talking to one of your heroes. You had what? MRIs. So, Jay, if you rub up against me, I'm either going to get excited or turn into the Incredible Hulk. I ain't never specified, cousin Vinny. All right, so I'm still waiting to hear back from the card company, the breaking position. So the fact that they haven't told me no yet, that's a win in my book. I feel like I'm pretty good at this. I mean, I try to talk and keep everybody entertained. Nobody's entertained. Oh, there's going to be a great card in here. There is. I feel it. I feel it. What? Y'all, see?
No, it fell on its own. Pick them up. Here. Yeah, they're all WNBA cards.
Hey, there's some good WNBA players. Speaking of which, the WNBA is not having a season right now. They might go on strike, actually. But right now, not right now, tomorrow night is the Unrivaled Championship. It's hitting the Mist versus the Phantom. So I'm looking for Aaliyah Boston's. I'm looking for Breanna Stewart. And then I'm looking for my rookies who got knocked out yesterday for the Breeze. I'm looking for Paige Beckers. I'm looking for Dominique Malonga, who dunked it 3 times this season. Just saying. And it wasn't like a layup, drop in. Like, she put it down hard. Mad respect. All right. So real quick, I got Maisha Hines-Allen. I got a Sabrina Ionescu. Hey, I got a color match Jordan Horston Greene. So this is going to go up for sale here shortly. All right, so I got a Monique Billings on the logo card, Natasha Howard, Nika Mule on the blue, Teresa Edwards, I don't know who that is, Aisha Harris, Demarius Dantas, Carla Elite, Elizabeth Kitley, not the people we're looking for, Maya Moore, Elizabeth Harrison, Monique Billings again, Tina Thompson, Breanna Stewart on the logo refractor. What is this? Michael, what is my video looking at? Is it looking at me or is it looking at your patrons? I do apologize. My cameraman is not functioning correctly at the moment. All right, Courtney Williams, Rebecca Allen. Ooh, we got a backwards card. It is a Fearless Haley Van Lith rookie card. She sells. All right. Georgia Moore, not who I'm looking for. Jewel Lloyd. Kayla Marshall, no idea. Sanaya Rivers, she's pretty good. And Lucy Olsen. Okay. So I only pulled one green refractor. All right, so I'm opening some 1996 baseball cards, mainly just as a joke, because these are very old baseball cards. So if anybody out there is looking for very old baseball cards from 1996, let me know. And that is directed at someone. Hopefully they see it. All right. I know nothing about baseball. So anybody that knows baseball, tell me who these people are. All right. All right, hold on. All right. We got Ross Nen. Never heard of him. Derek Gibson. Anybody? Mike Mussina. He's all right. He's all right. Well, these are from 1996. I don't think that wasn't even Jeter's rookie year yet, right? All right. I got. All right. Ooh. All right. These are stuck together. Hold on. But I do have a short story about one of these guys. All right. Geronimo Barrera. I don't know that guy. All right. This guy. Anybody familiar with Jason Kendall, former Pittsburgh Pirate? Yeah? What do you remember him by? I remember him because he broke the shit out of his ankle, and I saw the bone protruding from his leg off of first base. Nasty. If you're into watching weird injuries. Like Joe Theismann. By the way, this is not a Joe Theismann jersey. It is a Redskins jersey, but it's Dwayne Haskins. I collect dead guy jerseys. Just saying. All right, where was I? All right, I have, it's shiny at least. Andrew Jones, Bowman's Best. At least a name I recognize. All right, who's this guy? Homer Bush. That's low-hanging fruit. I'm not fucking with that guy. Milton Guerrero. Joe Young. Yeah, I don't know these people. Ricky Letty. And then a checklist because back in the day, we didn't have the internet. All right, last pack, and then we'll probably get on to some other stuff. All right. So just going over a couple of the cards that I do have for sale over here. So I have, all right. Full disclosure, are there any Pittsburgh Steelers fans here? Whoa. Not everybody at once. Okay, well, let Aaron know that I have a $40 Mean Joe Greene patch card. It is a commemorative patch. It's numbered out of 99. $40. It's a steal. All right. What about, all right, is there any Cowboy fans? No Cowboy fans either? God, I bought wrong when I was loading this showcase today. I have a Tony Romo. I think it's a 2018 green prism, which it is a beautiful card. All right, back to baseball, which I hate. Mark Gubieza. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Any Indian? Carlos Baerga. That's a player. That's a guy. He's a name. All right. Who's this guy? Vinny Castilla. Jeff Montgomery. I don't know this dude. Luis Gonzalez. Brett. I don't know that dude. Brett Not Rogers. Gonna talk about some gambling. Lance Johnson. John. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not, sir. All right. That's a checklist. All right. These are all in a weird order. Hold on. All right, who we got here? Paul Sorrento. Ooh, this one. Junior. I got Junior. Yes. Thankfully, he's one of my PC guys. Coochie? Dennis Martinez. Denny Martinez. Yeah, I'll put him down there. People oohed and awed when I said that one, so that's why I put it down. Andres Galarraga. I hope my buddy Tim is watching because he enjoys saying the names right. Joe Girardi. I mean, I could have said that more fun. Who's this guy? Butch Husky. Once again, it's too easy. You can make up the jokes in your head. All right, who we got here? I have no idea who that is. And Tony Phillips. All right.
What up, everybody? Let's go! Flipping through the packs, chasing down that 101, yeah. Searching for the grail till the morning sun comes. Buster! Hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. We hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. Whoa!